How's it going, guys? Dragonstar Production here, back with another What If video, and in this edition of Dragon Ball What Ifs, we're going to be covering, well, another Bardock What If, this one being, what if Bardock was the first ever Super Saiyan God? And I won't waste any more time, instead we'll be getting straight into the new video intro. This what if actually takes a bit to make flow. However, I think we can actually make it work. That being said, our story begins when Bardock and Leek are actually getting the call from Lord Frieza that all Saiyans are to return to planet Vegeta. Bardock contacts Tora though, saying, "Tora, head back and meet me at my house. We'll talk there, bring the crew." Tora quickly gets the crew to retreat back from the mission that they were on, and with that said, Bardock and his entire squad are now together. When they arrive at Bardock's house, the first thing he states is to take the scouters off. They all follow, and then Bardock continues to speak. "Frieza has something planned. Something big, too. No way he'd call all the Saiyans if he had a message to deliver. He would have just told Vegeta. I think this time he actually plans on killing us. So I say we kill him, or he kills us." Bardock, though, replies immediately, "No way! We'll never be strong enough to fight Frieza, let alone kill him." Leek shakes his head, agreeing with Bardock, but Bardock then gets angry with his squad. "So you rather die? No fight. What Saiyans you all are." Tora speaks up, saying that he'll follow him, he just needs a plan. The others agree with Tora, so Bardock then explained that together as apes, they'll surpass Frieza's power level of 430,000 that he actually was able to scout the last time that he actually came. Although he could think that he could be hiding some, but who's to tell? All they need, though, is the moon. And because Gine doesn't have control of her Azara form, she'll be the change of this factor by using the artificial moon. Bardock then adds that the more Saiyans they convince, the more the odds are in their favor because the more apes they will have. However, although Bardock had a plan himself, he still had a backup: send Kakarot to Earth. Bardock then has to talk to Gine about sending Kakarot off to a different planet. Gine, though, is more hesitant more than even in canon because, well, mainly she believes in Bardock so much that his plan is going to work. Bardock points out, though, that there's always a what if. You like what I did there? Anyway, eventually, Bardock convinces Gine, so like in canon, Kakarot is sent to planet Earth. However, in the meantime, Bardock and his squad preps out strategies all night until finally Frieza's ship comes flying in. Bardock stands up and starts to walk out the door when Gine places her hand on the back of Bardock, as she then tells him that she'll have his back no matter what. Tora then follows behind, as well as Bardock, Shagesh, Fasha, and then Leek finally gets up off the couch, walks over there, places his hand on their back as well. However, that's not the big surprise here. The big surprise here is that Bardock begins to float into the air. His aura begins to burst into a calm fire. His hair is a glossy red, but Bardock accidentally had turned into the first ever Super Saiyan God. Bardock feels the power, and he's actually amazed by it. His crew is in awe, but all they know is that this only makes the plan more likely. In fact, Frieza opens the launch door of his ship, and Frieza ever so confidently floats out of it. But Frieza wasn't expecting to be ambushed as soon as he exited. Bardock screams, "Now!" So Gine tosses up an artificial moon, causing all the Saiyans who rebelled to turn into Azarus. All but Bardock. Bardock remained as a Super Saiyan God because he had control of his body instead of looking up at the moon. Bardock then would dash straight towards Frieza, easily wiping out any of the soldiers that got in his way, while the Azarus continued to do just that, wipe out any of the soldiers that got in their way. Frieza starts to complain, but before Frieza could even open his mouth, Bardock grabs him by the face. "Not a single word, Frieza. Not a single word!" Bardock smashes Frieza's head straight into the ship. Frieza finds himself already struggling to stand. But that doesn't stop Bardock. No. Instead, Bardock follows up by stepping on Frieza's stomach. Bardock charges an energy ball in the palm of his hand as he stares right down at the helpless Frieza. Enough is enough. Bardock says no more, dragging his arms back, shooting off a final spirit cannon up close straight towards Frieza. Frieza wouldn't have survived another punch, let alone a final spirit cannon. Bardock turns to watch his fellow Saiyans smash and destroy what's left of the Frieza's army. At least the army that was there. Bardock can't help it. He starts to grin as he flies down, finding Gine telling her that they can actually go get Kakarot now. This makes Gine super happy, but as the two actually start to leave, Bardock crashes to the ground, falling back to his base form. Gine tries to wake up Bardock, but he was out cold. Tora, though, comes to thank Bardock, noticing that he needs to get him some help, so Bardock actually gets brought to the healing pod immediately by Tora. Tora then actually helps out Gine by attempting to contact Raditz to give them an update of what's going on. However, let's talk about something else, and that something else is King Vegeta. You see, King Vegeta didn't believe Bardock, nor did he ever think that he would actually defeat Frieza. However, he's sitting in an empty castle. Vegeta's pride took a massive blow here. It also doesn't take long for Bardock's squad to be bombarded with 1,000 questions about Bardock. The crew, though, brushes it off, saying that they don't have a clue themselves of what happened. Which, to be honest, that's really not a lie. They don't. But Tora, Fasha, Borgo, Shugas, and Leash truly are curious of what happened, as well as Gine. In fact, even Bardock is himself. Tora and the others actually plan on figuring out what just happened to Bardock. But in the meantime, they would all take turns sleeping and watching out for Bardock to wake up, making sure that he was okay whenever he did. And finally, in one of the early hours of the morning, Bardock awakes while Tora is on the clock. Tora asks Bardock if he's okay. Bardock replies that he's stronger than ever. Tora, though, doesn't want to ask him about the transformation, but Bardock brings it up first. Do you think what I did was the legendary Super Saiyan? And that, guys, is actually where we're going to be leaving off this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one, because it's another Bardock What If, and I think this could be one of my very well favorites. Anyway, with that said, be sure to smash that like button, comment what you want to see in part 2, and subscribe to the channel so don't miss it. Dragonstar Productions is out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Congratulations, champ. You made it to the end of the video. Now, if you hit that subscription button, that thumbs up button, and that bell icon, you won't catch a dynamite.